You know, we were talking about last week with Matt that pop stars, they just fucking, it's just a lot of pressure and shit kind of goes wild on them. And then I didn't see this completely. I just saw a snippet of this, but it's probably worth looking at. I guess Lady Gaga had to cancel her Miami show.
I saw this because of lightning.
Yeah, but she really gets emotional.
It's really good. I saw.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to the Chromatica Ball, and we really tried to finish the show tonight in Miami, but we couldn't because even when the rain sort of stopped, there was lightning that was striking right down to the ground, so close to us.
Okay.
And I know that for a really long time, I've always wanted to be like that hardcore bad bitch.
Yeah.
But what I really want is to also be responsible and loving.
Okay.
It goes on, by the way. This clip is long, and she's blubbering and crying on and on about how they had to stop performing.
I mean, it's reasonable.
I know, but it's like, but first of all, do you see many tears?
No.
Yeah, I feel like it's crocodile tears.
I don't know what I would do if anything happened to anybody in the audience or to any.
And somebody was like, Gaga, are you okay?
I know, like a what?
You okay?
Member of my crew, my band, my dancers.
Right.
So I'm sorry that we didn't get to, do the epic performance of Rain on Me in the Rain, but what's more worth it to me is life.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Have you felt this way when you had to cancel shows?
Fuck no, it's the best feeling in the world.
I know.
It's incredible.
It's incredible when a natural disaster.
I was on tour. We've done some amphitheaters.
Yeah.
And right before we got to, I think, Cedar Rapids, they were like, hey, there's weather coming, we might have to cancel. And I was like, fucking hooray. I cannot wait until you tell me we have to cancel the show. You mean we get tonight off?
I know.
It'd be amazing.
I know. I mean, this is a little too far for not performing for one night.
Oh
like, what?
Please.
Is going on? Is there more?
There's a plenty more.
You got
I'm cutting it off.
Please, no, it's.
It took so much in my heart to get back to a place where I could
tears still aren't
perform and be
coming.
healthy. And I hope you know that
They're still not coming.
No, they're not
part
coming.
of what
There's no tears.
House of Gucci was terrible, by the way.
Terrible.
It was terrible. It's one of the worst movies I have ever seen. Oh, this is how do you say, good pasta?
I decided not to finish the show was because I am healthy, and it's a healthy decision for all of you and for myself as well. So I love you. And yes, I'd rather it be dry, but we're all alive, so
we
go
see a
home and be
tear.
safe.
There's
A tear
one
came.
tear.
A
One
tear
tear.
came.
She mustered a single
Yeah, it
tear.
took you about 6 minutes to cook that one up.
I know. And like
Chromatica will never be over because Chromatica is about healing.
That's this tour.
And Chromatica is about knowing that you're enough. And I feel like enough tonight, even though I didn't get to finish. I really feel like
Fuck's
enough.
sake.
So thank you for giving me that.
Okay.
I love you. Bye.
This is what I hate about actors too.
Oh.
Is like, you hang out. I've hung out with actors and like this kind of shit. The people around them go like, oh,
Yes.
they really like encourage it. And you just want to go, are you fucking for real right now? Like, is this a real thing? And then to maintain a friendship with somebody like this is exhausting, Every actor that I befriended, I couldn't wait for the day that we were not friends anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they're the worst.
I can't.
I'm talking about these full-time fucking lunatics,
I know.
But basically, if you become a pop star, you're basically an actor.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's not about your music.
Well,
it's
and
about the show you
She
put
in
on.
particular is a little thick with the
They're
rhetoric.
out of
and
their goddamn minds.
Yeah, it's a lot.
The worst people I've met are actors. Yeah.
I agree. With the exception, like I think Rob Eiler is really down to earth.
He doesn't even want to act.
I know he doesn't want to. That's
Yeah.
why Robbie's
Yeah.
the coolest. But this one, what?
He's asking me if Pit Stop's cool, but like,
oh yeah, how's Brad? Brad's
but he's
cool.
a movie star.
He's different. Yeah, he's even above all that.
Yeah.
So I was reading the comments on this nonsense because I was like, people have to see how absurd this is. Wrong. Everybody's like, Gaga,
that's what they do,
you.
and that's
You're
what they do in
I'm
person.
like, what?
But here's the thing: when I'm talking. This is a superstar. There's these no-name bitches that do this kind of shit too. About like, earlier today, I was walking my dog, and it shit. And this lady was like, "Aren't you gonna pick that up?" And I didn't see it, and I felt so. And then they fucking cry. And then like all the friends are like, "It's okay, it's okay." And you're in these. So I mean, I remember getting to LA and being in these social circles for the first time with actors and being like, "Holy shit!" I think it's part of why I gravitated so hard to comedy, was because I wanted to do the comedic acting.
Yeah.
And then the circles you're in socially, you're like, "Oh my god, this is what it's like." And then you hang out with comedians and you're like, oh, this is kind of
so much better.
So much better. We can make fun of that girl that's crying.
Yeah. I agree, because I did an acting class or two as well.
It's exhausting.
And they're such bullshit to hang out with. You're like, no one's telling the truth
take
here.
themselves seriously.
Yeah.
And they're phonies.
Yeah.
You know, like it feels, you can hang out with some of these people for a while and you go like, I don't know this person.
You know him.
At all. You don't know. Whereas the comedian, you're fucking 30 minutes in, you're like, I feel like I know this person.
If they're the type of comedian that's
right.
Now there's this occasional psychos who we've met along the way, and you're like, something's off with that guy.
Yeah, they usually act too.
Yeah. And then lo and behold, they're just really great actors.
Yeah.
Or they are psychos.
Yeah.
So it definitely.
But your comics,
yeah,
you know, like those people, they're usually like, they're just clear who they are.
For sure. Who
and
you
the
see
actors,
is
you're
who
like,
you get.
I know this person 3 years. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with you. You know what I mean?
Not
like,
a damn thing.
They're weird people.
And everything is super positive. I'm just great.
That's how they greet you. They always greet you like, and they tell you how happy they are for you for something. You're like, get the fuck out of here with your lies.
You know what I love about stand-ups? The best thing is what Matt Bronger said last week about Bill Burr. Like, you can sell out, what was it, the venue?
Fenway Park.
And he's still like, yeah, they're a bunch of fucking drunks. Like, you're never happy with yourself as a comedian, and you're never pleased with yourself.
Never pleased with the set. And never pleased with anything.
Seldom. You've got to be a real
Well, that's how you keep
fuckhead.
going.
Yeah.
You got to keep going that way.
Yeah, you can't. But actors like this, I don't know. People don't tell her that she's a cunt ever. You know what I mean? Nobody.
Of course.
Nobody,
she hasn't heard it in 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, dude.
It's very, and also as a comedian, I do think it's humbling because you get the audience, you know, you can fail, you can still get told off. And this chick just gets adoration and.
It's.
Oh, little monster.
It wears you out.
Oh,
Gaga.
I just, and that's what this tour is about.
Your songs helped me so much when I was at my lowest point.
Poker face.
I would listen to.
Yeah, what songs exactly?
I listened to Chromatica.
Yeah, what? You're a pop star.
Get out of here with this bullshit.
And I know I know it's just super popular and whatever, but
good. Enjoy it.
It's not, the music is not for me, whatever. But yeah, this is over the top. This is like,
you did get that one tear. And, maybe if you had cooked it up in House of Gucci, it'd be worth a shit.
I know. Hey, Luigi,
Hey, Papa, you did?
That was the fucking worst. You know, I started to watch some documentary about her, and apparently she has real health issues, you know.
I could not be less interested in a human being.
Same.
Yeah.
I wasn't either. You know why? She's like an art student turned musician and da-da-da. And then like she's sharing everything like really dramatically. And I'm like, I don't know. This feels too much for me.
I have the same feeling about most actors. If you tell me like, you know, this actor, I go, I could not be less interested.
I know, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck either.
Don't give a fuck that you're good at playing pretend. Okay.
Pretend. You play pretend.
You talentless
for a living.
twat. You read other people's lines.
I know.
Give a shit.
You know who I like the most actually as an actor is Harrison Ford.
Fucking awesome.
Because he's always been like, I just say the fucking line.
Yeah.
I don't care.
He goes, I went to the school of pretend I'm fucking playing a part. Yeah. He flies planes.
He's a normal,
yeah.
He's like, I know I'm just an actor.
Right, but
Shut
he's
up.
not from that school of act. He's from he's an old school real guy. He was a carpenter till he was fucking 42.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's why he's like, you see it, he's just like, He's just like a regular guy because he actually lived a regular guy life for a while.
Yeah. I think that's
and
why.
And then he went on we talked about this, he went on the craziest fucking run. The craziest run you could possibly go on. Where he was going back-to-back years between the Star Wars franchise and Indiana Jones. So it was like Star Wars comes out, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Empire Strikes Back, Temple of Doom. Like it's going back and forth between those, like year after year. It's an insane run. Yeah, and he went from like I'm here to hammer this into the wall to the biggest star. That run is probably 7 to 10 years of just. Then a few years it didn't, and then The Fugitive comes out.
So good.
Yeah.
God, Blade Runner. He's so
Blade Runner's in that
good.
Run. It's insane.
Yeah, he just hits, man.
He's crashed his plane like 3 times. It's fucking nuts.
So is that right?
Yes.
And lives?
These single engine things. He landed one on a golf course in LA.
Yeah. He seems like a cool motherfucker.
He's like, I'm fine. Yeah.
I like that
not
guy.
like, I was going to do this movie. And I'm thinking about you guys.
I know.
And then I quashed into the golf course.
When I studied at Juilliard.
No.
And then studying that.
He's like, you do what's on the fucking page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching a video about like the Stella Adler School of Acting and what does that mean? And they take it so seriously and like, try it again and this time. And I was like, God, this is my nightmare. This would be my worst nightmare to be in this room and have to pretend. I don't know. I'm so bad at it. That's probably why. But
no, you're not.
I feel, thank you for saying that, but I honestly don't enjoy the process of that. And
that's fair to say.
I think that would be my nightmare. And this is becoming that is my nightmare. Like, my little.
It's unbelievable.
I just wanted to perform.
Guys.
Dances and I couldn't.
Remember, thank you for watching and for listening, but also please remember that Chromatica is forever. Thank you for watching that highlight here from YMH Studios. That was a highlight or a clip, whichever word you prefer. You watched it, and there are so many more little bite-sized episode things. They're just click them. Maybe it's someone screaming or bleeding. Maybe it's just laughing at someone, making fun of them.